What if the story of Adam and Eve isn't about two people in the past, but about you? What if the garden, the tree, and the serpent are all symbols of your own consciousness? Stay with me because when you hear this story differently, you will see yourself differently and you will see your own journey in a very different way. Myths are not history lessons, they are mirrors, they're maps of the inner world. The Garden of the Eden is not a location on a map. It is the untouched field of awareness that exists inside you. Before judgment, before separation, before even the idea of me and you. In this reading, Adam represents pure awareness, the silent witness within. And the Eve represent the creative impulse, the energy that brings sensation, curiosity, and life itself. In the center of this garden stands the tree of the knowledge of good and evil. This tree is not about apples, it's about the birth of duality. To eat of it means to take into yourself the ability to divide, to judge, to say, this is good, this is bad, this is me, this is you. Before the fruit, there was only one being. And after the fruit, there's identity. The I is born. And then comes the serpent. In almost every tradition, the snake is a deep symbol. It's danger, yes, but also wisdom. It is coiled life force, the kundalini, the energy within, the stirring of curiosity. The serpent whispers the question that awakens humanity. What if? It tempts, but it also teaches. Without the serpent, Adam and Eve would have stayed asleep in innocence. With the serpent, they awaken into choices and consequences. Now, when Eve tastes the fruit, the Adam follows. Something irreversible happens. Awareness fractures. The witness becomes the doer. Innocence becomes identity. Shame, fear, separation, they all enter the story. But also freedom, creativity, responsibility, and love. This so called fall is not just a punishment. It is a necessary step for our soul's journey. To become human is to leave the garden, but to remember, it always lives within. So, what does this mean for us today? The garden is your pure consciousness. The tree is your mind's capacity to judge and divide. The serpent is your life energy, your curiosity, your instinct. And the fall, it is your birth into individuality, into the path of awakening through experience. Your task is not to destroy Eve or kill the serpent or regret the fruit. Your task is to integrate them all. When an impulse arises, pause and ask, who is noticing this? The space of noticing. That is Adam, the witness. When curiosity pulls you, let it guide you, guided by awareness and not by fear. And when judgment arises, remember, wisdom is not in dividing, but in unity. Let's try this right now. Close your eyes for a moment. Take a deep breath in and a long breath out. A deep breath in and a long breath out. Notice a thought, craving, or a worry as it comes. Don't fight it. Don't follow it. Simply say inside, I see you. And then rest in the space that sees. That space, vast, open, silent, is the garden within you, and it was never lost. The story of Adam and Eve is not about guilt. It's about awakening. The fruit was never a curse, it was a gift. Because only when you step out of the garden can you learn how to return to it consciously, with love. And this is the only way back home. If this touched you, share in the comments what did the garden show you today. And if you would like me to guide you through a deeper meditation on this, subscribe. The next video will take you there. Until then, may you walk with curiosity, with awareness, and the garden alive in your heart. Namaste.